Hey, folks, this is just a real quick addition to the Chapter 13 talk through. And I want to make a correction. It's something that actually I realized as I was thinking about it later. And I do want to make sure that we get this right, or I get this right for you guys, and don't leave you with a wrong impression. Let's hope that I'm having some trouble with keeping the screen bright. But let's just go real quick. Specifically, take a look for number 13, the first sentence, and which is, let me get it nice and big for me because I am blind to this math this morning. Malach Elohim al Goyim, Elohim Yashav al Kisei Kodsho. Now, the first part, as we talk about in the main talk through, fine, and that is, of course, God, Elohim. Malach here is our verb, the call perfect, third masculine singular, comets, kata, and patak. So the God reigned, okay, al goyim, over peoples, nations. I would talk a little bit about whether that is a definite or indefinite. As it's written, it would be indefinite. So God has reigned, or reigned, was king over the nations. And then this looks like it again. This would then be second clause, Elohim Yashav al Kisei Kodsho. And so here's God again. Here's our verb again, third third masculine singular of the call perfect, yashav, to sit or dwell. And so he sat, and because this is perfect, sat or has sat upon. Kisei is the word for seat or throne. Now, where I made a mistake is the good old word here, kodsho. Now, this is a kametz hatuf, okay? I made a kind of a big deal about this, that, again, when you have an unaccented, closed syllable, where there is a kametz, but it's unaccented and closed. So usually it's when this kametz left second by a schwa. That is not a kametz, that is a kametz hatuf. So that is not an A-class vowel. It is an O-class vowel. And so that would be kod sho. Now, in the where I make my mistake in the second is that I analyzed this as if it were an adjective, which I really thought later, no, that's crazy. That's not what this is. And just to go to show again, we're all learning Hebrew together. I always confuse. There is kadosh, okay, which is a kof, dalet, holam vav, shin. You've learned that already as the adjective for holy, sacred, consecrated. Okay, there is kadash, which has a kametz and a patek, similar like we see here, and that is one of those stative verbs, to be holy, okay, to be concentrated. And then there is kodesh, which is holiness. And I thought, okay, which ones? Okay, kodesh is what this is. Kodesh, this is a noun. That's holiness or sanctification of his holiness. And so that's why this is a kametz hatuf, because this is an O-class vowel. And it changes because we have the pronominal suffix, the holam vav here. So that is his holiness. So therefore, it is God sat down upon the seat of his holiness, which of course is kind of the same thing as saying his holy seat, which is, I think, is what I talked about in the actual talk through. But it is actually this is a construct, kisei, and this is the absolute noun. Well, actually, this is actually a construct in a way, because it is the absolute is the his, which is the holam vav. So we have a construct with a absolute, and again, this is a one of those with a pronominal suffix. When it's like it is makes this then definite. So we have upon the seat of his holiness. Thanks so much. I just felt bad. I have to kind of make sure I got that one right. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you.